Y'all know I'm a bigger girl, okay? My face is really round, really circular. So I like to look, okay, I like to look snatched, pulled together, sucked in, chiseled, all of that. Girl, be quiet, it's on. Hey friends. So I don't know if y'all weather was like our weather, but it went from like 100 degrees to like 10 degrees like overnight, like yesterday, okay? And I was like, wait a minute, fall is here and I just am not ready. I don't look fall. So I was like, look, I gotta get ready, gotta get prepped, gotta get cute. I have to look like I'm ready for this new holiday season. I'm so excited that it is finally fall. Even though it came out of nowhere, I'm so happy that it is finally here, because with fall comes all my favorite holidays. We have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas coming up, which is my absolute favorite. I love Christmas time. So I am just so happy that the time is here. So I wanted to take you guys along with me so you can see my transformation from that to this. Okay, like, all right. So if you want to know how I got to this point, then please keep watching. Make sure you like, make sure you comment down below your favorite parts of this video, what your fall go-tos are, and please, if you haven't already, subscribe, because I would love to have you guys back over and over again. Turn on your post notifications so that you can see when I do upload a new video. If you want to see how I got to this point, keep watching. My simple go-to, really almost everyday little makeup. I don't wear makeup every day, as y'all know if you watch my vlog, but yeah, this what it is, this what it's gonna be. So all right, eyebrows are everything to me. So before I get into brows though, I do want to go ahead and moisturize my face, because moisturization is key if you don't want to look dry-faced and flaky, especially it's the fall time, so it's cold outside. You don't want to get caught looking dry, okay? So my favorite face cream moisturizer is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Peptide Cream. So I'm just going to take that. Before I go in with my primer and stuff, that's when I do my brows, because I don't want my brows all slippery and sliding. Alright, I'm already an oily girl, so I don't need all that. What we are going to do is, first I'm going to go in with my handy dandy Old Faithful Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color dark brown. This is the pencil. So brows are definitely sisters, not twins, okay? Clearly they're not the same, but that's why we use concealer to go ahead and clean them up, shape them up, do what we need them to do. To clean up my brows, I like to take MAC 212, the flat shader brush, and then I go in with MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette. This one is in the shade dark. I go in with these top two shades, which are NC45 and NC50. So I take NC45 in the arch of my brow, and then I take the NC50 to conceal the front and blend them together. And once we nicely blend out those brows, that's when I go in with NC50 for the front. I flip the brush over so that it's not on the same side. And then I take a little concealer brush, I guess, and I blend that product out. when I go with my primer, I also like to prime my lips, get them ready for product. So I love to take my Vaseline Lip Therapy Rosy Lips. It has like a really cute pink tint to it, but it don't OD. After that, I'm going in with my Cover FX blurring primer because this just makes my skin look like I'm wearing a filter. And you know a bitch loves a filter, okay? Period. So I want my pores blurred, okay? Like, I don't want you to see a pore. Who is a pore? What is a pore? We don't know them. They're not invited into this house this season, okay? So we are primed. Then I just like to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray, just because you can never be too primed. That's it. After I do brows is when I go into eye. I'm an eye first person. A lot of people do complexion first. I personally like to do eyes first, get it out the way, then you focus on your complexion so that your face is fresh longer, if that makes sense. Because like I said, I'm an oily girl, so I like to personally do my complexion last just so it lasts longer. In my mind, it makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense to you. If it doesn't, yeah, it works for me. So I'm just going to be prepping my eyes with Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Mocha. And I'm going to take my favorite concealer brush. This is the Flawless Concealer Brush by e.l.f. It is hands down my favorite concealer brush. Following that, I am going to take my Morphe 441 brush, sorry. And I'm going to go in with this Profusion Peaches palette. It's super duper affordable, guys. This palette is no more than 10 bucks, but I know it's under 10 bucks. And it's just a really pretty neutral palette. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go in with Outgoing first, which is this tan color. And I'm going to stamp that into my crease. And I am pressing this into my lid. I'm not really swiping. I'm patting. After using that, I'm going to go in with my face bronzer, which is the Black Radiance Pressed Powder in the color Rich Mahogany. And as you can see, I've definitely hit pan on this product. It's my favorite. I'm going to take that on the same exact brush. I'm going to literally go in to my crease, but focus only on my crease and my outer eye. I'm just going to build that up to give my eye just a little bit of dimension. Then I go into Outspoken in that palette, which is this warm brown color right here. And I focus that in the same spot on top of where I just put my bronzer. I'm personally going to leave my lid alone because we good. The next step for me is going to be adding a really small liner. So now that we have a liner, then we just go into lashes. For a day-to-day look, I'm actually going to go with a shorter lash today. It's a very natural looking lash because, like I said, this is like an everyday fall, just chilling, wear work appropriate. I mean, you can be a bad bitch with it depending on how you dress it up, dress it down. It's simple. It's me. I'm simple. This is what you gonna get right now, okay? So I like to use these. They're really short, so they're really good for beginners too. If you're not a lash person, you can do it, sis. Trust me, I believe in you. If you're not a lash girl, you can just do mascara. Because because before I do my lashes, I do apply mascara. My favorite two mascaras to use are the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black mascara. It's really, really pretty because it has like the really, really small applicator, so you can really get into those lashes. So that's my favorite drugstore mascara. And then my favorite like higher end, which still isn't a lot, is the MAC Extended Clay Lash in Giga Black. And this also has that really small applicator to where you can just really get in there. This is good for top and bottom lashes. So yeah. And this just coats them and make your lashes easier to blend with your falsies. Y'all, lashes be so serious. Like, I literally got my mirror resting on my titties just so I can be as close as possible. And I always do my lashes before I do the rest of my face too, because I'm a tear person. Like, my eyes be watering and stuff. Like, who got time for that? Y'all see the difference between my eyes with a lash and without a lash? Like, this makes it look like pretty glamorous cat eye. Like, and then this look like me, you know? And I like this look. Like, that's cute. Hey girl, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Okay, so now we have lashes done. Now it's time for complexion. Okay, so I'm not the biggest foundation girl. Like, I'm not that girl that's gonna have foundation on every day. That's just not me. So if you're not like that, then we're here, sis. We're here. This eye just really be wanting to play me. Like, stop playing hating, damn. So I like to take a stick foundation or like a corrector concealer stick. I use the Makeup Revolution. I do have to mix them though because I don't have my like skin tone. F15 is just a little too dark. F14 is just a little too light. So together they do the job. And then I'm just going to take a foundation brush. This little Wet n Wild brush. Yes, it's dirty. I picked this up from the Dollar Tree. I like these little Wet n Wild brushes, y'all. Like, from the Dollar Tree, $1 and okay, don't sleep. Okay, so now for concealer. I am gonna go in with my Born This Way concealers. I have the colors Toffee and Mocha. So Toffee is more my skin tone. I'm gonna go in with that first to just kind of color correct around my eyes. So that did like most of our concealing, y'all. These, everybody already knows, but if you don't know, I'm putting you on. These concealers are bomb as fuck, okay? So that did most of our concealing. As you can see now, I look like a little potato. I'm all pretty brown. I am going to go in on top of that with Mocha, which is the same concealer I used to on my lid, and it's a brighter color, so it does more of that highlighting. We're gonna get across some dimension on this face, okay? It's not gonna be flat like a little potato. We're going to be highlighted, we're going to be contoured, we're gonna be cute, but it's gonna be light, it's gonna be minimal, and well, it's not minimal. I'm not gonna lie and say it's minimal, but it's not a lot, it's not dramatic. So one thing that I did want to mention, because I'm sure somebody's probably asking why I'm not using like a beauty blender or anything, because I don't use a lot of product. I don't like to use sponges because sponges absorb a lot of product. So what I do like to use is a brush, because that brush is always going to give you a fuller coverage. Even if you're using minimal products, it's still going to give you more coverage. So I use brushes for that reason. Now if I'm doing a full face, a full beat, I'm gonna have my beauty blender on hand. Like, that's not a question. But for day to day light makeup like this, I do like to use brushes to get that fuller effect. So our next step is to be contoured, okay? Y'all know I'm a bigger girl, okay? My face is really round, really circular, so I like to look, okay, I like to look snatched, pulled together, sucked in, chiseled, all of that. So to achieve that look, I like to use my black opal foundation stick. I use it in the color Suede Mocha. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. angled brush. Don't mind my kids, my edges. We get into that next. Now, what I am going to use sponge for. So, my favorite under eye setting powder, hands down, always for my complexion and for all the makeup that I do on other people, I always reach for my Ben Nye Topaz powder. I absolutely love it. It's the perfect shade for brown skin. I know it looks kind of orange right now, but it's not gonna look orange always. Okay, let me tell you how I combat that, because then that's when I go in with a lighter powder, and then I like to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the translucent color, of course, which is this whiter powder. So you see how I made like a custom highlighting color under my eyes. Now you don't want your forehead and all the rest of your face like that, but you do want that brighter effect under your eyes. So that's why I added more under my eyes than I did everywhere else. I'm going to take Pure Sculpting Palette. So it is that, and to kind of like help us some more, that's when I'm going to go in with my other Laura Mercier powder, which is the medium deep translucent shade. Translucent medium deep. It's a darker translucent shade for deeper complexions. I'm going to outline the bottom of my contour to kind of help. So now we all powdered up. We looking like a little powdered donut or whatever. That's when I'm going to take this MAC 150. It's just a really big face fluffy brush. And I am going to go in first with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark Deep. This is my favorite color to like just set my face. It's such a nice finish, but it's not super. I lied, I'm not using Dark Deep. I'm using Dark Deepest. Yeah. And it gives the most beautiful, flawless finish to your face. So pretty. Alright. And then for under my eyes, I am going to go in with my Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark, which is a little lighter. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques contour brush. This is my favorite brush for under my eye. It's just the perfect size, the perfect density. It's so fluffy, but I love it. So pretty. See, I told y'all, like, it looks like a lot, but it calms down. Next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to blush. The blush, I'm gonna take another one of those Wet n Wild brushes, the little angled contour brush. I'm going to use Ambering Rose blush by MAC. It's one of my favorites. It's such a pretty pink. I'm gonna go in first with Becca Prosecco Pop with my MAC 240 brush. And then I go in with my Pretty Vulgar highlighter. For up under my eyes, I am going to go in with my Feline, what is this, the Cold Power Eye Crayon from MAC. Let me stay in frame. Alright, so you see, just it's the smallest things that make the biggest impact on the look, y'all. So then I'm gonna take my MAC 228 brush and I'm gonna go in back into that Profusion palette, and I'm gonna take the color Special, which is this dark brown, and I'm gonna use that to smoke out that bottom lash line and just really make it very fallish. That is so pretty. Okay, for my inner eye, I'm gonna mix, I think I'm gonna mix these two, this pink and this white. Polite with Wannabe. Wow. I like that. Okay, now we get to spray. That does something to the face. All right, so last but not least, we have to do a lip, okay? And I'm not naked, y'all. I swear I have on a whole like piece. Okay, so for my lips, I'm gonna do Cork by MAC, of course. I thought I was gonna do Cork. Let's see. It's coming out, but damn. The things we do for beauty, I can't do that. That hurt. That hurt a lot. So I'm gonna actually go in with a MAC Pro Longwear lip liner in the color Bittersweet. We overlined our lip. I like it. I like it. Okay. And then I'm gonna go with my favorite gloss, no matter what the season is. It's my favorite go-to everyday gloss. It is Spite by MAC. It's my favorite. So pretty. And then I'm going to go on top with e.l.f. Lip Liqueur in the color Natural. Y'all, it's such a look. Look. When you're looking for that like nude, like, that's cute. Well, that's real cute. Cute. Okay, so this is the makeup look. It is so cute. I look from 0 to 100 for real, like real quick like that. Okay. I love this. We gonna get on to the next part of this transformation, which is to tackle the turban. No, seriously, I need to get to doing this head so I don't look like a chicken head no more. So I'll be right back. This is the hair I left out, and it's all braided up. Literally just some connecting braids all throughout my hair. Nothing exciting. What I decided to do with my hair, because you know I kept going back and forth. I didn't know what I wanted to do, how I wanted it to look, but I knew I wanted something cute and fresh that I haven't had for fall. Fall is the perfect time to try a bob. So what I ended up doing is going to the beauty supply store, and I picked up some I'll insert the hair that I use below in the description box, but I use some pack hair because this is like a little quick and easy bob. I didn't have like any time to order some bundles because my hair needed to be done ASAP. I needed a transformation like this. I didn't have time to wait. So without further ado, this is my new baby. Don't talk about my wig head. I know she busted, but it's just a really blunt cut 1B30 mix U-part wig. So I'm gonna install that on my head, and I am going to let you guys see how I finish this transformation, so keep watching. My hair is laid. Okay. My face is beat. It's fresh. It's still glowy for the fall. I have on one of my favorite fall sweaters. Thank you guys so much for watching me transform. There will be so many more videos like this to come. If you do recreate this look, please, please, please tag me. If you post a picture or something on Instagram, make sure you're following me on Instagram. Know down below what your favorite part of this video was, what's your favorite part of the transformation, what's your go-to fall thing, what's your go-to fall makeup look, what's your go-to fall hairstyle. I just want to know about you guys. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I think it turned out beautifully because before your girl was busted, okay? And now I look like I belong to somebody. Like I have a mom, a dad, and an actual job, and a boyfriend that loves me, and I'm financially able to provide for myself. I looked homeless before, so thank you guys for watching, and come back with more videos.